everybody's excited to hear about this fight card. Now, this is in no particular order. These are just the fights that are lined up. I have Corey Fowler and Austin Lowry at 165 in the novice fight. Noah Parsons with a opponent to be determined. We lost his opponent yesterday, but we will have one for him at 145 or 155. Josh Raspberry and Jameson Wilkes at 170. This will be an advanced fight. Justin Rigsby and Austin Bates will 185 will be a novice fight. Michael Duvall and Corey Jones, we still have to find out, getting an okay from Corey Jones for sure whether he's fighting or not. Micah Downs and Robbie Howard be a novice fight at 175. Derek Clandening and Gerald Colbert at 125 novice bout. Heath Dively and Cody Argent at 145, also a novice bout. Zach Reed at Mason Ellis, 135, a novice bout. Craig McAlpine at Jordan Madison, 155, a novice bout. Jamie Roberts and Elliot Kahn, 135, novice bout. Dylan Whitney and Cody Shelton at 135. This will be an advanced bout. Okay, now on to our pros. Now again, this is not in the order that it's going to be that the night of. These are just the fights. Nick Collins at JJ McCraw at 135. This will be a pro bout. This will be Nick's debut, and this will be JJ's second pro fight. Wesley Dunlap, 135 against Mingo Holcomb. Brad Thompson at 155 versus David McAfee. Actually, I'm sorry, 165 versus David McAfee. And then Brad Charlin versus Seth Burgett at 170. All right, that'll be our main event. Seth Burgett and Brad Charlin will be our main event. I'm going to go ahead and go through the guys we have sitting here, and we'll open it up for anybody who wants to ask questions. Ask questions of me or anybody sitting here at the table. First one down on there on the end, Austin Bates, right?
Cody Argent.
Cody Argent, I'm sorry. We're going to
Austin Bates.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Bates. Cody Argent. He is from Aztec Athletics.
Yeah.
What is your official record?
It's 2-0, but
2-0.
nonsense.
Okay, they're non-sanctioned fights then? Okay. 2-0 non-sanctioned fights. Where'd you fight last and what was
In Sheffield.
in Sheffield and you won by?
Knockout.
Okay. Austin Lowry, your official record is, or what's your record?
It was 2-0 unsanctioned.
2-0 unsanctioned. You find out at Aztec Athletics. You'll be fighting Corey Fowler at 170. 165, I'm sorry. Yeah, 165. Okay. Yeah, my bad, I'm sorry. 165. Sorry, I've been bouncing around so much. Noah Parsons from the Cage MMA, 2-0, right? 1-0. Okay. 1-0. He fought his last fight at Flatline. Won third round by rear naked choke. Brad Charlin, who's had a illustrious amateur career, will be making his pro debut. What was your amateur record? 12-1-2. You had 2-0 contest? Really? You keep All right. At 12-1-2 amateur record, he'll be stepping in the cage for the first time as a professional fighter at 170 pounds against the man sitting to my right, Seth Burgett. He is from Fear None MMA. He is 0-1 as a pro fighter. Fought in Mississippi, lost first round due to triangle. Is that right? Triangle?
Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry. You gotta let him know. Nick Collins, what your amateur record was, what, 12-3? 12-4. Nick was our AXC 2011 Fighter of the Year. He has fought for us on every show except one, right?
That's right.
So out of, how many shows we had? 14? Yeah, okay. So he's fought on 13 of our shows. He had a really good amateur career. He beat a lot of really top-notch guys. To be honest with you, he beat a lot of guys that I didn't think he would beat, to be honest with you. He, very, very good jiu-jitsu, very, very skilled on the ground. He will be stepping in the cage for his first time as a professional on May 5th against Jonathan McCraw, who is 0-1, lost his first pro fight out in Mississippi. And they will be doing that at 135. Josh Raspberry, who will be fighting Austin Lowry, sitting over here at 170.
Jameson Wilkes.
I'm just Jameson Wilkes, I'm sorry. I'm freaking.
Let me take over.
You need to, man, because I thought he was supposed to be here. Anyway, sorry. Jameson Wilkes, who's not here. Where's he at? I thought he was coming.
Josh Raspberry.
Okay. All right. I'm so lost now.
He's got to edit, but that's all good. He can get rid of this.
Who is Josh fighting?
Josh will be fighting Jameson Wilkes at 170. Jameson is 4-0? 3-0?
3-0.
3-0. It'll be an advanced amateur fight. Josh, what was your
Non-sanctioned, I was 12-3, and then sanctioned, I'm 1-1.
Okay. So you got a pretty big amateur career. So there's a little bit of a record difference there between sanctioned and non-sanctioned, but I still think it'll be a good fight. I think you guys are well matched. That's pretty much it for the guys that are sitting here. I'll open it to the public. Anybody that feels free, wants to ask questions of any of the fighters or any of the people sitting on the panel. Anybody, you don't have to be from a media group to ask questions, except unless you're Christian Eccles, they're allowed to ask questions. So it's on you guys.
I got a question.
Yes.
How are you gonna finish your fight?
Can I answer that?
Everybody knows.
Can I answer that?
I got a surprise in store.
Oh, really?
I sure do.
I was scared to sit next to him. I thought I was going to try and be sitting right
Hey,
here.
everybody knows that they're gonna get triangle or armbar when they fight that man, and they still can't stop it.
You still can't stop him. I know it's coming and he still gets it.
Yeah,
That's what's
I
so
mean-
impressive about it.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing about JJ and Nick is they fought as amateurs back in December of 11, right?
That's correct.
And it was a battle. It was a 3-round war. JJ won on a decision. 29-28 was So, I mean, it was a back and forth, absolute war. So we're looking forward to this fight again. This should be, it has fight of the night honors written all over it because they both came out of that first fight beaten up and bloody. It was a great fight.
So we got another rematch too on there, Luke.
No, that's right. Cody Archer
It
heat
was a great
down.
fight the first time.
Yep, sure was. But you won the second round by straight ankle lock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be a rematch. That should be a good fight.
I got a question for Austin. You got the AXC's fastest knockout, is that correct?
I think so.
3.5 seconds.
3.5 seconds. I was there, I seen it. It was awesome. You gonna try to beat that?
If I can, I will.
That's pretty hard to beat. You just walked out there through the pretty straight. It was a straight right hand, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see you beat that. That would be impressive.
I'll be pretty stoked too.
You would have to run and catch him in his corner and hit him.
Yeah, make it even faster.
state right there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it literally. The official time on it, I think, was 3.6 seconds. Was the official time on that? That was fast. I mean, fastest knockout I've ever seen.
I was a little disappointed. I did all that running, cardio, and didn't even get to use
Well,
it.
you're gonna need it so you can run over to his
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, if you're gonna beat that time, you better get a running start. That's fast.
You running the show. What is the fight on the card that screams fireworks the most to you? They don't have to be here. Just
The fight on the card that screams fireworks the most to me, honestly, and yeah, that's exactly what I was just looking at. It's probably gonna be Nick and JJ. They're so well matched with each other that, and like I said, their first fight was unreal. I'm actually looking forward to that fight. I think that, like I said, I believe that has to be fight of the night honors right there. It has a possibility. Now, it could end in 30 seconds for all I know. You never know what can happen in this sport. You know, everybody has a puncher's chance. You know, you never know. But I really think that these guys are so well matched. They're such Both of them are super, super tough guys. I've watched both of them take beatings and still come out on top. And you put two guys like that together and you can expect something great to happen. One of the other fights that's on the card that I'm looking forward to is Craig McAlpine and Jordan Madison. We just lined this one up this week. Jordan's been training. He trained for about a year and a half, and then he took off about a year and a half, 2 years off from fighting, and he's been training now back about a month and a half, 2 months. And I know Craig comes from a really, really good camp. Jordan has, you know, he's got pretty decent stand-up. He's pretty decent on the ground. And from the camp that Craig's coming from, I'd say he's got pretty decent stand-up, especially in the kickboxing
You know,
area.
Craig started training at Team Quest out in California, so
Did he?
he's trying some Taiwanese guys. It's pretty good jiu-jitsu too.
Okay. And so yeah, I expect that should be a pretty good fight. I look forward to that one too. But I mean, all these fights on the card should be really good fights. I'm looking forward to seeing every one of them. But those are the two that I think stand out on the list.
I got a question for Josh. How are you going to go about fighting Jameson? I mean, what's your game plan? I know you do good against, you got good wrestling, and you do good against wrestlers. So
The game plan going against Jameson was the same game plan against James. Basically just work my cage, keep him away from me, defend the takedowns. I got something that I've been working on for his takedown.
Cool. And you always put on a good fight, real good fight. You always, I've seen you fight several times, and I'm excited about it, you know.
I am too, very. He's undefeated, and hopefully I'll be the first person to give him his first loss.
There you go.
Should be a good fight. I mean, I really think they're well matched up. I do.
Yeah.
Josh has I think Josh's experience inside the cage kind of matches the wrestling experience that Jameson has. You know, I think it kind of evens itself out to where it should be, I think it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, we're gonna see that in the main event too, right? You got a guy with a lot of cage experience and a guy with a lot of wrestling experience.
Yep. That's it. Because your amateur record was what? You only had like 4 or 5 amateur fights, right?
Not bad, man.
So, yeah, so that's basically what you're seeing in the main event too. It's a good point.